Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I am excited to do my first M.A.S.K review because I just got this today, and I'm super excited! And this is the M.A.S.K Mobile Defense Unit with Matt Tracker, Bruce Sato, of course T-Bob and Scott Tracker as well. This was one of my favorite toy line when I was a kid, and I'm super stoked that they are back. I am worried about the size of things. And the weight or lack of, but I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm just going to thank Kenner and the loyal subjects for doing this, even if it's licensed to Hasbro, as everything else. It's a tractor rig, changes to mobile defense unit and back, and I do like this little illustration, even though I don't understand why they did package Matt Tracker with him, because he comes with another. And 2 Matt Trackers in the first line. In the first wave, it just feels strange, but I'm happy. Let's see. Ordinary tractor rig quickly converts into mobile defense unit with separate all-terrain vehicle with dual suspensions. Very nice. And we have ejection seat surprises, unwelcome passengers, computer command center inside sleeper unit, detachable all-terrain vehicle with dual suspension and bulletproof shields. Oh, you have a lot of things here. And you have, I think, the same things here. And you have those little radar dishes and rockets and winches and stuff like that. Let's look at the back, shall we? And here we have everything again. We have the little Matt Trackery and Bruce Sato and his lifter mask and I think, yeah, Ultra Flash Mask for Matt Tracker, Scott Tracker, of course, and my favorite character of all time, T-Bob, which transforms into motor scooter. Strange word, but still. You can ram people with the front. You have an enemy ejector seat there. Wind deflector becomes a radar scanner. Ooh. Smokestack become high-powered laser cannons. Door open and close. Well, thank you. Powerful missile launcher, M.A.S.K mobile computer command center, all-terrain vehicle with dual suspension, that's a hard word. Front-mounted vibration cannons. Oh, that's fun. Powerful cable winch, a bulletproof shield. I don't think it's bulletproof because you have a big hole in it, but that's just me. And smoke effects. Okay, and you have some blast effects as well there. Okay. Let's get this open because I can't wait any longer. And this is just tape, so I'm not going to be bothered by saving that. But yes, I'm opening from the bottom and not the top because I want to preserve the box as much as possible. Because the loyal subjects think that you should open it the wrong way. From the top or bottom. You should open it from above. No, the sides, sorry. Okay, the first thing I get is this little instructional booklet. And it's probably just a transformational manual. Oh no, stickers! Why me? I'm really not good at stickers. Really not. Let's open this little thing up to see where I should put them so I can just have a breather afterwards. But very nicely done stickers. Feels premium, nice. And of course, you have a little instructional video. No, not video. Manual. Okay, and there you have all those things you have to put on. I mean, this means that everyone from this line is gonna come with stickers, and I'm not happy. But that's just me. There is nothing wrong with stickers per se, but I'm just not good at applying them. As we all probably know by now. Okay, I have to rotate this around because I see some wheels in here and my set just broke. Yep, I have to get this little table out of here. Shake it, baby. It's empty, so that goes on the floor. Now, this is going to be the first M.A.S.K piece I look at in 40 years? 40, 35, 40 years, something like that. So this is going to be fun, whatever I think of it. Okay, and of course everything is taped. Can we just pull off the tape, please? And here you have it, peoples. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Really, really nice. We're going to go through everything, of course, starting with the boring things and ending up with the truck. You have this little rocket. Very sturdy, hard plastic. Looks nice. You have some nice smoke effects here, which is lighter there and darker there, so that's very, very adequate, I think. Let's look at these little blast effects. They are going into the same port, but they are a very different size, it feels like. Strange, but I hope they know what they are doing, because they do look good. Yep. And we have the little winchy poo that you can winch up at the back of the detachable vehicle. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice. Oh, which one should I pick first? Let's go with Scott, shall we? And his arm is... okay, it's stiff like that. You can rotate it, but it's going to be out to the side for some reason. Okay. Let's get up close and personal with Scott here. Very nice shirt. Arms to the side, both of them. Some back pockets there. Some effect on the pants there. I can't say pants, sorry, because that's the thing that goes underneath. I mean trousers, of course. Let's see if you have any articulation on him, shall we? The head can go all the way exorcisting around. The arms can just go back and forth, it feels like. I don't want to break it too much because it doesn't really feel like they are supposed to move, which is strange. Anyway, the legs can kick forward, very nice. And nothing really else, but you don't really need anything more for a mask figure. Can he stand? Out of frame, I know, but still, yes, he can stand. Good. Now let's bring in T-Bob, shall we? And the arms do rotate, and the head rotates. And look at that little cutie pie. I mean, Ramen Toys did a bit of better solution to the eyes, but still, I like this one. I like this one really, really much. And you're supposed to press that down so he can actually become that little trikey that Scott is gonna go on to. Very, very nice indeed. And he's probably going to stand there. But his legs are splayed out way too much for that to actually be doable. Let's see if this looks good. Well, yeah, somewhat. He's not sitting down, he's just standing up. But there you have him on his bestie. Okay, which first? Well, I'll just take Matt Tracker because, well, he's the boring one of the bunch because he will be in another toy as well. I have a bit of a paint scrapage here. Where's the QC? TLC? Huh? Okay. Looks really nice. He has a gun onto the side. He has a very stern look of him. And yeah, looks like he should with this setup. Yeah. The head can rotate, but it's a very stiff thing. I don't know if I'm breaking it or something when I do that. Yeah, I did. So don't rotate the heads. They aren't rotatable. I'll just have to glue this back on, but still. Kicks forward. Has that little bend at the knee there. And he comes decapitated like that. Looking inside here, it looks like it should actually rotate. I don't know why it didn't. But yeah, I'm just gonna glue this back together. No biggie at all. I don't really move the heads anyway. It's going to stay like this. And let's get his two helmets out, or masks out, so we can see the difference here. I'm just gonna take the head off for now. He has this little mask, of course. Looks very nice. Very, very nice. It's going to fall, I think, if I don't hold it down with my finger, due to the fact that he is decapitated. And it fits fairly well. It just needs that head to sit on. You have one with the effects. You can put that over as well, and this actually stays where it should. This was more the toy accurate masks, I think. I remember them being very, very tall and bulky, and I always wanted them like the show, like this. So this is probably more toon accurate, and this is more toy accurate. But very nicely detailed, I have to say. Now, I take it this is loose because of the head is gone, so yeah. It looks so strange to having him being decapitated on my table there. But I'm just happy I didn't do that on Bruce Sato. So, yeah, the head is stiff. Don't do anything with the head. You cannot rotate the arms. Kick forward. Bend at the knee. Very stiff. And Mr. Bruce Sato, can you go out to the side as well? You can go out to the side as well with the arms. Why couldn't you do that on the boy as well? Well, anyway, let's look at him. Very nice indeed. Looks really, really cool. Nicely detailed on the back as well. And a little pocket there. On the trousers. And some shin guards. No, knee guards. And very nicely sculpted hands and face. And he comes, of course, with two masks as well. Let's bring out the more toy accurate one first. Very nice. And you can see it's a bit too big for him. But this is very reminiscent, of course, of the toys in the 80s. And we're gonna get this one off, and I hope the head stays. And let's put that on instead. The more cartoon accurate one. It's too big, this one as well. So the proportions aren't that superior. But still, very nice as is. Yeah, good. Now, Brucey, you go to the side. Now we're going to get this monstrosity out of here. And that was fairly easy, actually. Now, this isn't stickered up at all. And the first sensation is very flimsy plastic. Very flimsy plastic, unfortunately. I really, really hope it gets better. Because it wasn't even this flimsy in the 80s. So I don't really know how. And as you can see, the decals are not on yet. And I will put the decals on before moving forward, but I will do that off camera. So I will be right back. And here you have it, all sticked up. And I can tell you that my judgment of the plastic quality hasn't improved one iota, unfortunately. But I remember the toys from the 80s being a bit flimsy as well, so maybe that is just the... This doesn't really... It stays, but it's like an angled... It's like a joint, actually. Like it's going to bend or something like that, but well, it shouldn't really. But let's look at this beauty, shall we? It looks very good. I can't say anything bad about the looks. I can say a lot of bad things about my applying of the stickers, because I'm not good at that, but still. Very nicely detailed. I like the chrome. You have some really nice lamps here, or indicators and stuff like that. You have the drum here for probably more petrol, and horns that can be heard from miles away. La cucaracha. And of course some lights up here. You have some sticker detailing on this, of course, and the sides. They were too big, so I maybe I have to go with the little scissors and stuff like that and just edit that so it actually looks a bit better. But I don't really mind. I care, but I don't mind, if you get my drift. This is the back of it, and this does look like a motion picture Optimus Prime. So, yeah, they were before the years. More drums here, very nicely done with that chrome. And you have some of the loyal subjects down here, and nothing really else. Yeah, that's it for this mode. These can go up and down depending on what you want, and you have those very, very nice tires. I don't think this actually hits the floor, but it doesn't really have to. Okay, this actually transforms, as we probably all know, and we stop it. These don't really peg in. I wish they did, but the smokestacks, I mean, but still, you pull this off like that, and you open that up, and now Bruce Sato can go in there. And I did check in the manual, you are supposed to be able to rotate their head. So the newly glued matte tracker should have been able to move his head. So I was right in turning it, but as you can see, he's quite fine now, a bit on the crooked side, but still. Okay, you have two buttons back here. I'm going to press this one first, and that extends this. This button actually ejects the passenger side. So to do that, stay up. We are actually going to transform the smokestacks. And you do that by pulling them out and folding them down, like that. Like so. And if we have a baddie in that seat now, you can just eject him. Booyah. And while we are here, let's look at the detailing in there. You have dials and gears and stuff like that. And a little steering wheel, of course. No belts this time, but still very nicely detailed in there. I like it. Yay, I like it. I'm going to push that back in and close that back up and rotate this back. Yes, there's a lot of things to do here. Now we're going to pull this out like that, fold that back, and do a little, yeah. We're gonna make this a little radar dish or something like that. You have this little, I'm a bit scared to fire the rocket, but we're going to do that anyway. And you can see you have some very nice things in there. You have some buttons and levers and stuff like that as well here, and some, oh, you can actually see, I think, Matt Tracker's car there. So that is very nice. Okay, am I supposed to push it? No, nothing really happens because everything just wants to go in if I do. So maybe downwards? Yes, downwards is the key. And this is a very... Yes, good. Very good indeed. Now, again, this thin plastic is... I don't think it will hold a lot of playtime, but for display purposes, this looks just epic. And I'm going to put my little broken Matt Tracker in the driving seat. Keep your head on. And close that up. And now he can be in there driving away from or against Miles Mayhem's Venom. Yes, very nice. So there you have the complete play set. And we can, of course, give him those little blast effects. Where is the other one? Here is the other one. And now he can shoot. And you could probably just put these in as well. Like that. If you want to have it upwards with smoke coming out of it. But I think I will never have it in the normal mode. I will just have it in combat mode. Combine mode? This is not a combine mode. Well, if you put them together, it's a combine mode, but still. And of course, you can put the figures in here as well if you want to. You can actually give Daniel this. Oh, this is so much cooler than T-Bob. I forgot to pull these arms out. They should be pulled out when he is in vehicle mode like this. Yes, I read the instructions. I wonder if you can actually put these in here. Because, no, you can't. Which means those aren't going to go in there either. But well, we don't really care. Because it looks just amazing as is. Now, this little piece. I forgot about this little piece. This should be attached somewhere over the rainbow. But where? Now, I've checked the manual. It says that it should be like this. But I can't really get it that way. But, yeah, maybe like that. Let's say like that, shall we? And you can just winch this probably back and forth. No, it's stiff as a kite. So maybe that's not it either, but you have a little winch there you can utilize if you want to. I'm not going to be too bothered with it, but still. Oh, you can just stand in there. Yeah. I'm going to get Trucker's arm. Yay! Now for my conclusion. I like it, but it is smaller than I expected, and the plastic quality is way less than I would have expected from a modern toy, to be quite frank. It works, it looks great, it handles for now, but still. The add-on things you get that you didn't get in the 80s, like the blast effects or smoke effects, are very nice. I'm happy about them. And you get these alternative masks, that's very nice as well. I don't know if the blast effects were really necessary, in my opinion. I would rather just had these, toy accurate masks. But still, they look very nice as well, and they do fit the bill for the cartoon, so I don't know. I would rather have those with blast effects, I think, because that's how they looked in the cartoon when they blasted or shot things and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just trying to get some logic into toys where there are none, so yeah. Sorry his head didn't turn as it should. I like Bruce Sato the best, because I think he's the only one that should actually come with this, or the one that comes with Boulder Hill. He should be here as well, because he always were in the cartoon. So this solution isn't optimum at all. He doesn't really looks like he's standing on T-Bob as he should. So I'm going probably for Ramen Toys rendition instead. But since this is a new toy line per se, I'm going to base it on my remembrance of the 80s toy and my expectations of the royal subjects, which weren't that high. And that is actually good for this toy, because it's going to get a higher score than I actually thought I would be giving it. For a mask score, the toy, with all the accessories and stuff like that, is getting an 8. So it is a strong recommendation still if you like Mask and are aware that things are a bit on the flimsy, plasticky side. So go ahead and get it. I am happy I have, and I'm going to go in for Wave 2 as well, I think. But still, I would have liked the plastic to be a bit better. And yeah. And if there is someone listening to this from the loyal subjects, please just apply the stickers. I mean, you charge for it, so Yeah, just do that, please. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.